Hi everyone, Viktoriya and Oksana is here. So if you're watching this video live, say hello to us. I just want to make sure that we're live. So let me know in the comments below that you can hear me, that you can see me. So let me see if I'm live. It looks like we're live. Okay, so once again, if you're new to a page, maybe just found a page, welcome. And let us know what you need help with. Yeah, feel free to send us a message if there's what is it you need help with, as well as if you're watching this video, say hi to us so we can say hi back to you. So in this video, what we're going to talk about is again how we help people reverse autoimmune diseases. And we made a couple of videos about it. We've answered a lot of questions for people, frequently asked questions. You can actually scroll through the album in this page where you can see where we have frequently asked questions. So the questions that people have asked us, the clients have asked us, we have an album for that where you can ask questions to us. So yes, we do reverse autoimmune diseases with nutrition, and all of our clients actually people that we work with one-on-one. And we post client progress every single day and their results. And if you watch the videos from our clients, you will see that their personal stories is very unique stories. They have stories, what they've tried to do, how our process helped them, how we help them eliminate inflammation and normalize their lab markers. When it comes to nutrition and cellular repair, we're experts at using nutrition to help people accelerate their organ healing and making sure that you create healthy cells in the body. But also, we deal with people who have digestive issues, who have colitis and Crohn's. We have people who deal with gastritis, where they get acid reflux 24/7. And again, based on your organ function, what is it you're dealing with? That's how we personalize your recovery process. Hi, Javalina. Good to see you. And we've been connected for a while. Hi, Mary. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hi, Marine. Happy Sunday to you too. Hi, Lily. Good. Saturday. Oh, Saturday. Yes, happy Saturday to you too. Yes, because I think there's a lot of confusion in regards to how exactly we help people recover. So yes, we do it with nutrition, but it's very specific guidance that we give to each person. We tell them exactly the changes you have to make into your diet in order, for example, to start creating inflammation in the body and start healing your digestive system or your symptoms on a several level. So we tell you this is what you have to eat breakfast, this is what you have to eat for lunch, and how you have to make your food and how much you have to eat. So we tell you the specific adjustments you have to make into your nutrition based on the experience helping people heal your specific problem. And also, the other thing I want to mention, it's we don't call a program a diet because there's so many things to eat in any diet. So what we do, we use science-based approach for disease reversal. So we use food in the right amounts to shut off inflammation and optimize your immune system and optimize the anti-inflammatory immune system. Yeah, so that's why there's two parts. Hi, Maria, good to see you. So most of people who follow us here is you're dealing with some kind of chronic inflammatory condition. And so something that you're still doing on eating is keeping your inflammation levels up. So we help you isolate what is it you're still doing or eating that's keeping your inflammation levels up, what adjustments you have to make to your diet in order to accelerate your results, and actually making sure that you're reversing the inflammation and creating healthy immune system in the body. So that's one of the classes that we teach our clients. We do teach classes. There's at least 6 hours live sessions that we teach. And then there's a lot of unlimited education that we provide in addition to that. So we teach you your immune system, what triggers that inflammation, how we need to shut it off. And as you know, as you've gone through the videos from our clients, most of them have been eating sugar-free, dairy-free, no processed food, but they still sick. We help them isolate what we need to do to accelerate the results, or what is it they're still doing, even though it might be healthy for you, but it's actually keeping you sick or it's not working for you. So that's how we help people get better. And then the other thing I want to mention that we currently have some clients, and I want to share the progress they made. So one of my clients, he had for 21 years. Yes. Hi, Dimple. Good to see you, Maria. So again, one of our clients right now, for 21 years, he's been struggling with spondyloarthritis disease. And those of you that don't know, this is actually where your spine is affected by this inflammation, and it's very difficult to get rid of it. And he tried so many different diets, supplements, everything over the course of 21 years. And the first time since working with us, we helped him put the missing pieces together. What of the some of the things that he was doing right before, but what were the things that he was doing wrong before that has kept him sick? And first time in all these years, his pain went from 10 down to 5, down to 4. That's without the medications. And he was able to sleep through the night. Before, he would wake up at night in screaming in pain. And that's why he's actually very glad that he decided to work with us, because again, we helped him make those adjustments and put the missing pieces together, what he was doing right before, but what he was still doing wrong that was not working for him. And that's why he wasn't able to recover to the extent that he's doing now. And again, this is only 6 weeks progress, 6 week progress. And we post the screenshots from our current clients because we do have a private client Facebook group. It's a hidden group, but everything that you see on a page, where those screenshots coming from, they're actually coming from a private client Facebook group. And then who are working with us. And then we also post the videos where we do the some progress of our clients that they who are open to share the progress. Some of our clients are private, they might not want to share things, but some of our clients who are open to share, we post the videos, and then they share the results that they made in 40 days. And then we also had a follow-up call with another client. Yes, hi Miranda, good to see you. And that's why everything that we're sharing, it's a real progress people make in terms of the inflammation levels, in terms of the symptoms. And also we teach our clients what they have to do to either continue their healing or to maintain their results until they reach their optimal health levels. And then recently we had a follow-up with a client who was diagnosed with Polycythemia Vera, which is a blood disorder, and she also had osteoarthritis. And it's been over 90 days since she worked with us. So she already finished working with us, but she's been following everything still to this time, 90 days. And right now, her platelets were over 700 when we started. So she's making too many platelets, which is bad. She has to be on medications for that. So her platelets are now down to 500. They're normalizing. So she's reversing her disease, and she no longer has high blood pressure. She no longer has any symptoms of osteoarthritis. And her symptoms of osteoarthritis actually went away within those 6 weeks. And she hasn't had any symptoms of osteoarthritis come back. But she's been following everything since the beginning, and she's made even more progress in her healing, and she's doing great. And her labs are improving even more and more and more since it's been 90 days. And that's why we do teach based on the progress people make, what they have to do to continue their healing or to maintain the health. But again, we work with people, you get unlimited help and support as long as you reach out to us for questions and participate and submit your daily report where we monitor your progress and help you make sure everything's on track and you're getting better. Yeah, and then some people that we talk to, my sister actually talks to 5 hours, 4 to 5 hours a day on strategy sessions. And we don't charge for this time. Yeah, and I think the biggest issue, because we don't charge for a call, like the first consultation that we have with you, we don't charge for these calls. Even though we spend a lot of time, 4 to 5 hours a day, talking with people, explain how we can help you. A lot of people still don't believe that our clients are real. They still don't believe that we're real, even though we're talking to you right now. And that's just because we don't charge for the call. Maybe if we actually charge you for it, or if we had an office, people can see us in person, then there will be more trust. But we do everything we can to prove that what we're doing is these are real people we're working with. And what we do works because people see progress in that time. So people actually do get results in 30, 40 days where they see improvement in the levels of inflammatory symptoms. And these are all results that they get in real time. And then people get shocked because they don't make that much progress in short amount of time. Most people, they go to the doctor for 3 years, and the doctor just gives them supplements, medication, and they're still sick with autoimmune disease. Somebody we talked to this week, we talked to a couple of people. One person invested $1,000 on doctor's visits, and the other one spent $400K on Hashimoto's, which is like, we have so many clients with Hashimoto's, and it's like one of the most diseases that improve so rapidly in a program. And she invested 400K in Hashimoto's. And that's why she was so like skeptical, because how's a client's healing without supplements, without therapies? Because when you see all the other doctors, they just sell their supplements and they tell you the supplements anti-inflammatory, like things like collagen powders, like all those doctors who are really famous, but those supplements are not anti-inflammatory. They actually trigger inflammation. And then there's other doctors who sell some kind of test that you take that you have to pay for to see your deficiencies, but you don't. Those tests don't matter, you know. So that's why, and we
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah, that's why the key is we don't sell anything. We're not asking you to buy a book from us. We're not asking you to buy any supplements from us. What we do is we invest a time and education to help you, guide you through the recovery with the nutrition, so you don't need to be taking the supplements. So you don't need to be relying, no longer need to take all those medications when you do get better. And that's why we do invest more time than just letting you buy some kind of supplement or course that you could do on your own. But the best way we were able to help people is when we work with them individually. So that's when people get the best results, instead of us just telling you a book to read. Again, how many books have you bought that you weren't that you couldn't apply the information to yourself, or you applied the information but then something else happened, or you bought another book, you stopped really following it. So that's why for us to sell you a book, you can buy a book and then it's going to sit on your bookshelf for years, right? So that's why we don't sell anything, because people buy books and then they're not able to take this information and make it work for them. And but that's why we make the nutrition work for you. That's how that's different. And these levels of inflammation do improve, and we have very high success rate. That's why we have so many results that we share with you. Hi Maria, payment plans available. So we can brainstorm some options. We do accept PayPal, but you have to set up a payment plan through PayPal to finance working with us. But the first step is, before we even talk about financing, is we want to know that what you have is we can help you with it, and then we can talk about how we can help you. And you might not even need payment plan or not, but you would have to, we can help you figure out other payment options that our clients have used, such as PayPal. But you do have to set up a payment plan with the PayPal and make payments to PayPal. Make sense? That's how you would set up the payment. But there's ways to finance it. There's always a way to finance something. Hi Tanya, good to see you. Hi Darla, good to see you. Yeah, so let us know. But if you have any questions about anything we talked about here, or anything outside of what we talked about, feel free to ask us in the comments right now so we can. And then also I'll be sharing more clients' lab results. It takes us a while to put all those videos together, and the lab works. You'll see for yourself the progress that our clients make, and the labs improve. So you can't fake the labs from people, and we share it all the time on our page. So if you follow our page, you'll see it. And we try to go live as much as possible, because we do have on the weekend we have client calls, and then we have strategy sessions. So we have all day we talk to people. So that's why we try to do as much as live video as we can on a page or in a group, to answer people's questions, or maybe to talk about certain topic that people have a question but
about.
otherwise most of the day, half of our day goes into client work, and then the other half of the day is we do talk to people about how we can help them. And that's why we do work with a set number of clients at a time, because like I mentioned earlier in this videos, we work with people daily, including Saturdays and Sundays. So we can only handle 15-20 clients at the same time. And that's why there is a waiting list to work with us. And then basically we start every 8 weeks with new set of clients. But there is a lot of people who need our help. We're just not able to help everybody at the same time, because of the amount of time and energy that it takes into guiding each person to their healing and recovery, as well as the education that we provide in a private client Facebook group for clients and answering their questions. So that's why we do work every day. That's why we're only able to handle a certain amount of clients at the same time. But the good thing is people get better. Is you've seen how the progress that they're making even right now. We've shared on this page the current people we're working with and the progress that they're making. And then they learn what they have to do to either continue their healing or to maintain their health. So that's why, in terms of the inflammatory levels, there's always some kind of improvement that happens, because we know we experts are using nutrition to reverse chronic inflammatory conditions, but it all depends what is the person is able to eat and the digestion. So somebody who has colitis, they're not able to eat all the foods to start their recovery because they have bowel movements 24/7. Or somebody who has gastritis, they're having acid reflux. So we start with people with what they can, and then when their symptoms improve, we accelerate the recovery even more and make adjustments along the way. So feel free to watch the beginning of this video to get more information about that. Hi Sharon, good to see you. Hi Elizabeth. How much for lab work for Parkinson? I'm not sure I understand your question. So we don't do the labs. We don't do any testings. And again, we don't do any supplements. What we're focusing on is teaching and guiding people through the reversing the inflammatory conditions using nutrition and accelerating the healing of the organs and cells. So in terms of the inflammatory conditions, that's what the type of conditions we help people with. But we also had great results reversing diabetes, cardiovascular diseases. We've had people who got off the insulin, their blood sugar normalized within 4 weeks. They no longer needed to take the insulin. We had people who actually were pre-diabetic and they were no longer diabetic 30 days later. So we're really good at reversing these type of diseases as well, cardiovascular diseases and diabetes, atherosclerosis. Also, we've helped people reverse high cholesterol levels. And again, that's those type of diseases respond rapidly. And also there's other autoimmune diseases such as vasculitis or healing your organs. If your kidneys have been affected by an autoimmune disease, there is a different process to using nutrition when it comes to healing kidneys, because kidneys are very sensitive to what a person eats. And that's why, but we also had good success reversing kidney diseases, especially in those that are related to the autoimmune diseases. Maria said, thank you. We've had some great conversations by email before. So how does it work? I have positive ANA, no conclusive diagnosis, and might be an early Sjogren's syndrome. Where do we start? So Maria, the first step is to have a call, and we did have good results with Sjogren's, reversing Sjogren's. So you don't need to have a diagnosis to learn what you have to do to reverse your antibodies. Again, clients who retest their labs while they work with us, we post their results on our page. We've had their results before and after, and it has the date, date. We just blur out the name for their privacy. But we did have people who had no diagnosis, but they had positive ANA. One of our clients, the doctor thought she had lupus, but her ANA reversed in 8 weeks since working with us. So ANA became negative. We had people who were diagnosed already with an autoimmune disease, and the antibodies started dropping. They either had a titer, which started going down over the course of several weeks. So you don't need to have a diagnosis to learn what you have to do to reverse the ANA. Stop making new auto antibodies. That's what we will teach you. And based on our experience healing, helping people with Sjogren's, that's how we would personalize your recovery plan to make sure that you start getting better before your disease progresses. We actually worked with somebody in, was it March, January? We didn't post her video yet, but she made great progress. She had brain fog, she had tingling. She didn't have the official diagnosis, but she was not feeling well. And we're gonna post her video as well, and we're gonna write about her story. So we haven't posted it yet. And before she joined our program, she was following like a healthy, she was eating lots of vegetables, she was drinking juices. So there's a lot of things that people could be doing right, but they might not be doing enough of the right things, or they're still doing things that causes inflammation, and they don't know that until they work with us, because we help them, nutrition works for them. And then she made great progress. We're gonna post her video on the page as well. I just haven't shared it. So basically, she reversed her symptoms, and she went to all the doctors. All her labs looked normal. At one point, she did have positive ANA, which became negative, but she still had her symptoms. That's why she decided to work with us to learn how to best use nutrition to make sure she gets to the optimal health levels. And her brain fog was gone. She no longer had the tingling sensations. So that's why I said it's benefiting you, because if you have any type of inflammatory symptoms, you will benefit from working with us one-on-one, so we can make the nutrition work for you and help you isolate anything that's slowing down your results or not working for you. Make adjustments, follow your progress daily, and make sure you get better. So don't just ask Hashimoto's. Yes, we do help people with Hashimoto's and had great results with this. So you can actually go to the videos in this page and go and see the people that we've helped with Hashimoto's. One of our clients, she actually has her own company, but she was diagnosed with Hashimoto's a long time ago, and she was eating gluten free and dairy free for years. But her thyroid antibodies, one point they dropped, and then they kept going up, and she kept getting flare ups. She had joint pain. She had pain in her body. She had hair loss, and actually, what she had a video, we did two videos with her where she talked about how process was different from other things she has done and how all her symptoms were gone by working with us. So again, people can make changes to their diet and feel better, but we help you accelerate your results and make sure that you're doing everything right to be able to reverse your autoimmune disease, or make sure that your symptoms are gone and they stay gone and your antibodies start dropping as well. So maybe I'll post her video in this comments. She actually talked about difference between remission and disease reversal because she was able to get into remission by changing her diet years ago. But then she plateaued and she started getting flare ups. She started getting worse again. So she started getting worse again. So disease was never gone. She could maintain it by removing some of the things that were causing her issues. But now her symptoms have been gone and they stayed gone because we focusing on accelerating your results and making sure everything is helping you heal as rapidly as possible. So that's what Maria said. I've been trying juicing and it doesn't work, and also fasting. And again, when people fast or they juice, your body still needs more nutrients and tools to be able to repair that inflammatory damage. But it's not just about that. It's about using the food in the right amounts to create healthy immune system that stops producing inflammation on your body. So when you're still having joint pain, despite doing all that, it means that you're either not doing enough of the right things, you're not eating the right foods, or something that you're still eating is keeping your inflammation levels up. And that's what we help you. What we help you do is isolate what is that's not working for you, the adjustments you have to make, and then you have to get educated because anybody can do something and feel better, but then they get sick again. But we're educating you on it. Like I said, we have weekly classes with clients because we teach you and educate you how to use nutrition to reverse inflammation, inflammatory diseases, how to apply it to a specific case. And we did have many clients who had arthritis, all kinds of joint pain symptoms that went away within 35 days. We do have their videos. These are the people we worked with. So, and the client with Hashimoto's, her doctor lowered her medication in only 9 days. And her doctor couldn't believe that her thyroid started to heal so fast. And it started to heal so fast because a lot of things that she was doing in the past helped her. So that's why people, if you're already eating really healthy, it's most likely you're gonna even make even bigger progress in a program. So that's why people make such incredible progress in only 40 days. It's because we really we optimize the nutrition, we optimize the whole lifestyle, and to make sure that it's helping you heal on the cellular level and create healthy cells in the body. So that's why, because you create cells out of the food that you're eating, including your immune system cells. And that's what we make sure that everything is doing. You're doing everything that's helping you get the best results possible. And then teach you how to maintain your health or continue your healing, because you find a lot of conflicting information online. Somebody tells you eat this, somebody tells you don't eat this, but everything we tell you is based on the results we see with people, and based on the progress you make, we tell you exactly what else you could eat while you continue your healing, or what you have to absolutely avoid in order to get to make the progress that you want to make. Okay, so we do have to keep going because I do have a call coming up, and then we do have to finish up. But if you have any additional questions, if you missed your questions, then feel free to follow up with your question. I do see there's more questions coming up, but if we haven't answered your questions, just tag us again and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Okay, thanks for tuning in, and then we'll connect with you next time. Bye.